Hi friends! Chef Whiskers here. Today we are making the most famous Chinese dish, Peking Duck. This recipe is over 600 years old, from the Imperial Palace of Beijing. First, pick a whole duck, about 5 pounds. Clean it well and pat it dry. Remove any extra fat inside. Now the secret. Rub the duck with 5 spice powder and salt inside. Then brush the outside with a special glaze of honey, vinegar, and soy sauce. Hang the duck to dry for at least 4 hours, or overnight. This is the secret to making the skin super crispy and crackly. Roast the duck in a very hot oven at 400 degrees for about 1 hour. The skin puffs up and turns beautiful golden brown. While the duck roasts, prepare the sides. Cut scallions and cucumbers into thin strips. Warm up the thin pancake wrappers. The duck is done. Now the most important step, slice it into thin pieces with the beautiful crispy skin attached. A true chef's skill. Place duck slices on a pancake, add scallion, cucumber, and sweet bean sauce. Roll it up and take a big bite. Peking duck is ready. If you like it, thank you for cooking with me. That was so yummy. Thank you for cooking with Chef Whiskers today. Please like and subscribe for more delicious recipes. See you next time. Bye bye. Hello friends. Today Chef Whiskers is making Mala Hotpot, the most exciting and social meal in all of China. A bubbling pot of spicy broth with all your favorite ingredients. First, let us prepare the broth base. We need dried chili peppers, Sichuan peppercorns, star anise, cinnamon, and bay leaves. These spices create the famous mala numbing flavor. Now prepare all the dipping ingredients. Slice tender beef and lamb super thin, arrange fresh vegetables, tofu, mushrooms, and noodles on beautiful plates. Time to make the spicy broth. Fry the doubanjiang chili bean paste with ginger and garlic in hot oil until the oil turns bright red and incredibly fragrant. Add all the spices and pour in hot water. Watch the broth turn into a beautiful deep red color. Add the Sichuan peppercorns for that special numbing tingle. The hot pot is bubbling. Start dipping the thin beef slices into the spicy red broth. Just a few seconds and the meat cooks perfectly tender and flavorful. Add mushrooms, leafy greens, and tofu to the bubbling pot. Make the special dipping sauce with sesame paste, garlic, cilantro, and chili oil. So delicious! Our Mala hot pot is in full swing. Look at that gorgeous bubbling red broth surrounded by plates of colorful ingredients. It brings everyone together for the best meal ever. Thank you for cooking with Chef Whiskers today. Mala hot pot is the perfect meal for sharing with family and friends. See you next time, dear friends. Hello friends. Chef Whiskers here with a Sichuan favorite. Today we are making Mapo Tofu, a spicy and numbing dish that warms your heart and soul. First, cut the soft silken tofu into small cubes. Be very gentle because tofu is delicate. We also need minced pork, garlic, ginger, and scallions. Heat oil in the wok and add doubanjiang, our special spicy bean paste. This is the secret ingredient that gives Mapo tofu its amazing red color and rich flavor. Now add the minced pork and stir-fry until it turns brown and crispy. The pork adds wonderful savory flavor to our tofu dish. Gently slide the tofu cubes into the wok. Be careful not to break them. Add chicken broth and let everything simmer together beautifully. Now add Sichuan peppercorn powder. This is what makes your tongue tingle with that special numbing sensation. So exciting! Thicken the sauce with a little cornstarch water. Watch how it becomes glossy and coats every piece of tofu. Sprinkle fresh scallions on top. Our Mapo tofu is ready. Look at that beautiful red sauce with soft white tofu cubes. Serve it over a bowl of steaming hot rice. Perfection! Thank you for cooking with Chef Whiskers. Mapo tofu is comfort food that brings warmth to every meal. See you next time, dear friends. Hello friends. I'm Chef Whiskers, and today we're making Pao Chicken. This classic Sichuan dish is spicy, savory, and loaded with crunchy peanuts. Let's get cooking. First, let's prepare our chicken breast. I'll dice it into small bite-sized cubes. Nice and even pieces cook perfectly every time. Now we marinate the chicken with soy sauce, cooking wine, and a pinch of cornstarch. This makes the chicken tender and juicy. Give it a good toss. Time to make our special sauce. Soy sauce, vinegar, sugar, and sesame oil. This is the secret to that amazing Pao flavor. Heat the wok until it's smoking hot. Add oil and toss in the dried red chilies and Sichuan peppercorns. Oh, smell that wonderful aroma. In goes the marinated chicken. Stir fry it fast over high heat. Listen to that sizzle. The chicken turns golden and beautiful. Now pour in the Pao sauce and add the roasted peanuts. Toss everything together. The sauce coats every piece perfectly. Our Pao chicken is ready. Look at those beautiful colors, the red chilies, golden peanuts, and glossy sauce. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for cooking with me today. Pao chicken is perfect with steamed rice. See you next time. Bye bye friends. Hello friends. Today Chef Whiskers is making Wonton Soup. These delicate little dumplings swimming in warm broth are pure comfort in a bowl. For the filling, mix together minced pork, chopped shrimp, ginger, sesame oil, and a splash of soy sauce. The shrimp makes the filling extra bouncy and delicious. Take a wonton wrapper and place a small spoonful of filling in the center. Fold it into a beautiful little shape, like a tiny golden purse. Keep wrapping. Each wonton is a little work of art. We need lots of these tasty little packages for our soup. Now make the broth. Simmer chicken stock with dried shrimp and a dash of white pepper. Simple but so flavorful and aromatic. Gently drop the wontons into boiling water. They only need about 3 minutes to cook. When they float to the top, they are ready. Place the cooked wontons in a bowl and pour the hot broth over them. Add fresh scallions, a few drops of sesame oil, and crispy fried shallots. Our wonton soup is ready. Look at those beautiful wontons floating in the clear golden broth. Warm, comforting, and absolutely delightful. Thank you for cooking with Chef Whiskers. Wonton soup warms the heart and fills the soul. See you next time, dear friends.